Are you struggling to keep track of jobs, invoices, and client communication in your trade business? What if I told you there's a tool that can help you manage everything from scheduling to your payment all in one place? Welcome to Tradify. Hi everyone, I'm Ron, and today we are diving into Tradify, a powerful job management software designed specifically for tradespeople and service-based businesses. Whether you are new to Tradify or just looking to optimize your workflow, this video will walk you through everything you need to know. Right. So if you know, I will just take a few seconds here. If you have dealt with missed deadlines, disorganized job schedules, or manual invoicing, you know how frustrating it can be to run a trade business without the right tool. And I have been there too, juggling spreadsheets, sticky notes, and endless phone calls. It's really overwhelming, especially when you're trying to grow your business. That's why tools like Tradify are game changer for tradespeople and service professionals. Right, imagine you're running a plumbing business with multiple jobs scheduled daily. Without a system like this Tradify, you would have to manually track job progress, send invoice, and communication with clients. Tradify simplifies all of this and help you focus on what truly matters. It delivers exceptional service, right? So without wasting any time, you have to first of all just go to Google and search for Tradify, right? And once you do this, the first link is Tradify Job Management Software for Trades. Just go and click on it. Now, as you can see here, before moving further, let's talk about the pricing because obviously it will play a major role whether you want to buy or not. Tradify gives you a full plan, the Lite, Pro, Plus, and Custom. The Lite one is for contractors, Pro one is perfect for professional business, right? And there's a lot of things here. You can just come to the website and you can just compare everything, right? Obviously, if they are charging much more, they are giving much more features as compared to the another one, right? Pro is most popular one because it is at the middle price point here, as well as it has almost all the features which is required, right? And these are some of the extra features, special add-ons which you can only get in the plus. But if you're a large enterprise with a large team, you can always go and contact them for the custom. Now let's go and click on try Tradify for free on the top right side corner. By the way, if you're thinking to buy, there's a link given in the description. Please use that link to buy. It's a way to support our channel. It's an official affiliate link there and you will get a good discount. Enter your email here. Then you have to fill up this information. So let me just do it, right? My name is Ron. Please enter your correct name there, the company name, right? And your location, your country, and then just enter your password and click on I agree to the terms of conditions and everything here, right? And click on complete sign up. Then you have to select the industry. So let's say I will just go and select here plumbing and gas. Although even if you change your industry, the dashboard is not going to change, right? But you can see here there's a lot of features, I mean a lot of industry. If you don't find your industry, just you can go and click on select others. Now where do you first hear about us? So obviously it is on YouTube, right? And just give your phone number and click on start using Tradify. Now they will ask you some more information such as company details. They will use this info to help you get the most out of Tradify. How many people work at HVD, that is your company. I can just write here myself and others. How many, that is two more here. How many people work on tools, two more people. What feature is most important to you, so you can just go and select here. For me, that is managing the team, right? And even though if you use more than one feature, it's fine. You can just select any one of them and just press on the next. Now which accounting package do you use? I use QuickBooks and Zero, right? Which type of QuickBooks you use? So I use a Desktop Pro here, right? You can choose any of your option. And as you can see here, we are into the dashboard. So dashboard is pretty much, don't get it, it's too much overwhelming, but I will explain you each and everything one by one. So let's get started here. So as we know, Tradify is a comprehensive job management software designed to help tradespeople and service-based business manage their operation very efficiently. From job scheduling to invoicing and reporting, Tradify has everything you need in one place. So today we are going to cover some main areas such as setting up your account and organizing your business data, creating and managing jobs, right? Using features like invoicing, time tracking, and reporting, and the best practice for optimizing your workflow. And there will be so many things. So the first step is set up your Tradify account, which we have already did. So take the time to fully configure your settings during setup. It will save you hours of rework later on. Right, now once your account is set up, it's time to start creating and manage jobs very efficiently. So as you can see here, this is a dashboard. Now, first of all, we have to connect your accounting software. So even though if you don't want to do this, or if you don't have any accounting software, that's fine. You don't need to connect here. Now here we have integration, QuickBooks and Zero. So I will just go and click on QuickBooks here. So we need your login to QuickBooks so that we can access your QuickBooks account, obvious, right? Now let's go and click on connect to QuickBooks. Now they will ask me the login ID. Right now here I have to use my login ID to log in into this, right? And then I have to enter the password. So this is how you can integrate your accounting software. Same goes for Zero. Right, now let's go back to the dashboard here. Now once you have connected it, if you don't want to connect it, you can just go and click on cross here, add your tax number. Here, obviously, if you're not able to find this option, let's say in the dashboard somehow you by mistakenly clicked on this crossbar here, then if you just go to the settings, and here you can see there's a billing rates, there's a bill and purchase settings, right? So how you wanna set your prefix, right? And this is a company, right? So here we came back to the tax number. You can just edit your company name, you can change your currency, your time zone, your delivery address, and everything here. Now this is our document theme. So document theme is something which I will like to show you, but usually this is how your document look like. So for example, my document theme is pretty simple. And here you can just go and click on create new document. You can color change the theme colors. You can use your brand colors, right? You can theme name, right? And this is how your invoice will look. So you can count this as a preset, which is you can just change the format and everything, right? So this is really interesting, and it's completely up to you. And by the way, once you are done with it, you can just go and click on preview PDF, and it will show you how it's look, right? And for example, if I just go to the bills and purchase, so once I just go and click on preview PDF here, this is how with a preset it will look like, right? So whenever your customer, or whenever your client will get this invoice, so this is how it's going to look. So this is really a good feature which I really like, because it can just give me a proper showcase right how it's look. Now this is an email template. Same goes for how you just we created a template for document. Here we can create for the email. We can change every aspect at how it's look. And this is for the inquiries, right? And for example, you can capture and manage work opportunities in one place, easily set up forward email address or web inquiry. From that you can send client or add to your website and social media. So it's really easy because it's really user friendly, and it's mainly like a drag and drop. So what inquiry type you would like? So this is a website inquiry form, this is an email. Now if you have all your customers, majority of customers on email, and if you have the email database, then you can use an email. And if you want to use both, you can use both, or if you want to just use one, you can use one, right? So this is an inquiry form, so you can send it to your customer, right? And it will be an inquiry, your email address will be given, right? Now here you can just go and click on next. Now you can change each and everything. For example, this is a logo part. So if I just go and click on upload a logo here, let's say, let's go and click on logo. So let's say this is my logo. I will just go and click on open. Now this is how it will shown, right? Now I will just go and click on complete setup, right? However I want to change it, so let's click on complete setup. Now you're all set up, right? Now click on let's go. So this is how the email will look. So someone else manage my website, and if I manage my website, right? For example, my website is on a big Squarespace or WordPress. I hope there should be an option for Shopify too, but it's not. Anyway, so this is, if you manage a website, you can just integrate directly from here. But if somebody else manage, then you can just copy this instruction and send it to them, so they will just do this. So if you have a developer, or if you have a agency or something like that, right, who manage your complete website, then you can send it to them. If you want to add link to your website, just go and click on any one of three option here, right? And if you don't have any option, then you have to do this option, right? So this is the only way to do it if you don't have website on Wix or WordPress or Squarespace. So this is the exact instruction, you can follow them and you can just do it. It's really easy thing. I will just go and click on okay here. Now this is for the integration, I guess we already did. This is for the invoices, so you can change the invoice prefix, how your invoice number will start, that unique number, right? Now this is a job, we will talk about this job, but this is regarding a job prefix here. custom field and job status and job categories and all this stuff. Now this is for the kids. Now this is for the payments, right? So you can, obviously payment is going to play a huge role. So they have a lot of option. We have bank deposit, cash, credit card, and there's a lot more option. So we can just go to the new payment method. I can put the display name, the account number, and click on save, right? Same goes for here. I can add my credit card, my cash, right? Even though we can just accept the payment in cash. That's a good feature. Now this is a price list. So how you gonna price it, right? Now this is a price category. We will talk about this because once we add the jobs and everything here, automatically it will get changed. Now this is a pricing label. So I like the standard markup, right? Now this is a start, active one. The standard markup, so markup is around 20%. So pricing level allow you, if you don't know what it is, pricing level allow you to set different prices for various custom group. So for example, if you have a rich customer and at the same time if you have middle class customer, you can charge a different prices to both of your customer just for the same work, right? So the default level applies to a new customer unless changes in the financial details. So you can set unique hourly rates for each level in your billing rate settings and use percentage markup to determine material price in your price list. So this is a way to do this. If I just go and click on new pricing level, I can put here, and this is my markup levels. I can increase that how much more it should charge to this customer or this set of customers, right? Now this is for the codes, same prefix, the number, Unicode, expiry date, you can change it here. Now this is a schedulers of working day start and working day end, right? Appointment, card title, so you can just go and change here, right? Now this is for the security for this account. You can change your password, you can set up two-step security. Now this is a staff member. For example, I'm the only one here. I can add my staff member, my, for example, somebody else manage your dashboard, and a lot of people work on your company just for the management, so they can get the access. You can give them access, you can give them specific access, right? Now this is a tax, so there is a different set of tax here. For example, this is for the sales tax, right? And depending upon country to country, if you don't want to charge tax here, you can just put as a no tax. Timesheet is directly from Monday to Saturday or Monday to Sunday, whatever it is. So you can track the working time of each and every employee, right? And this is upgrade to your plan. If you think to upgrade, there's a link given in the description. If there is, please use that link. That's affiliate link. It's a way to support our channel, plus you will get a good discount. Let's get back to the topic. I think I have explained each and everything in the settings here. Now the dashboard will give you a complete overview what is happening inside your company, what is happening, what's the job list, how many jobs are done, and how many jobs are going to be upcoming, what's the invoices, purchase orders, bills, codes, and everything, right? Your task and everything, right? Now let's get started here. So create a job. So you can just go and click on create a job here, or just go and click on jobs here. To create a job, for example, here you can see jobs, recurring jobs, job templates, and service remainder. We will talk one by here. First of all, we'll click on jobs here, create a job. This is unassigned, so I can assign, right? For example, let's say this to add a customer, right? For example, this job is for which customer, so I can set it up. So for example, first of all, I have to add the customer. So this is for John, right? I'll just write here John. Now the physical address, so I can just add the address here. Let's say, just for example, I will write this address, right? Now this is the email, so I will just write here John at gmail.com. Right now this is for the mobile, right? Whatever it is, and this is for the phone number, right? It's fine. And this is much more information you can add, but these are some of the necessary one. Now you can add your financial, you can add their customers financial info, delivery method, custom info, and there's a lot of facts, audit, and a lot of stuff here. Now, so once you have added your customer, we can see here we have added the customer. So once you add a customer detail, you don't need to fill up again and again. So for example, the same customer asked for a different kind of, gave you a different kind of a job to do it. So for example, let's say they need plumbing service or something like that. So you can add your, directly type the name, and you will get it here. Now this is for the site, so you have to add a site here. So I will just write here HVDS1, right, whatever. Now here the contact name, so contact is Ron here. I have to add the phone number, email address, right? By the way, this all information is just a demo, so it's not original. Now here I have to add the address. Now this is a custom information, you can save it, right? You can add it here. Now we have added the site. Now this is a reference, so let's say just for the reference I will write here 001. Now the category, so category, it's a high priority. Let's say this customer is really important for us and they need the high priority. Maybe they are ready to pay some of the extra charges just for the high priority, right? They want to get the job done as soon as possible. Now this is a category regarding service, installation, or call out. So this is regarding the installation, right? By the way, if you don't find any of these options here, you can just create your own. For example, here there is a some option, for example, service, installation, or call out. Now here I can just write here fixing, right? I want to put a new job category, so I can just go in here and I put it as a fixing. Now this is a description. In the description I can just write it, this description is mainly used by the my employee who is going to go at the given place of John and give the service, right? So I can write the description, I can change it, I can change the font, I can even use the AI, right? And this description will be also shown to the customer, so make sure you write it in that way. Now this is staff and connection, so you can just add your staff member. For example, I'm the owner, so I'm not going to go and give the service, but there's a one of the team member who is, let's say there's a one of the employee who is going to do this, so I will add the name. So for example, Rahul is going to do the work now, right? Rahul at gmail.com. Now the default billing route, so I can just put here standard labor rate. The labor rate, you remember one in which I have explained you how you can make a different categories for different set of customers, and from here you can directly create it. For example, let's say you want to charge this customer extra, right, much more, so you can just write here internal description, customer hourly rates, and there's some of the tax here, right? And you can just set it. So it's really easy to do, and once you've added, you can see here external calendar is not connected. You can connect it, so automatically it will show up in the calendar of your customer as well as in your calendar too. So this is some much more features here which is really interesting to do. And right here, site contact and everything, here you can write your customer and everything, your custom details and task, right? So what's the task and which task, Rahul is going to go there and fix it, right? So I can just go and click on create a new task here. So let's say task one, fix, right? This is just an example. You can write a description, no need to, it's not compulsory, but you can add it if you want. Now the due date, so make sure it is done till 11 6 or whatever it is. I'm just writing a random number here, but I hope you got this. Let's say it's $200. I will just go and click on fix. Now this is very important task, and one of my Rahul is going to go to the John given place to do this work, right? I can add as many tags here, and once I'm done I can just go and click on save and continue. So this is how you can create a job, and once you have created a job here, let's click on, you can see here it has been assigned, the job is given to the Rahul here. I can just go here and change the status. For example, this is schedule, right? I can just go and click on create a new one, email, and there's a lot more information, right? That is really easy thing to do. Now this is a recurring job, so I can just go and click on new recurring job. For example, there's a one of a set of customer who just want a service every month, right? Or every 2 months or every 6 months. So I just don't need to create a job again and again, month to month, right? No, I will just create once because I know that customer is going to give us a service, or they have already taken the service for the next 6 months, right? And we need to service them month by month, so I can just create it directly from here. Every information is exactly same, nothing is new, so I will skip this part. I hope you know. Now this is a job template, so you can save a job template, right? For example, you provide two types of service. The first kind of services, right, for example, for the plumbing. Now the second is for the electricians, right? So you can create a job template, exactly same information. So whenever a new set of customers comes in and they just ask for service of plumbing, so you just don't need to create everything from scratch, right? You can just use the template and automatically it will go to that customer, right? So it will save a hell lot of time of yours. Now this is a service remainder, so this is a feature where you can see here, you can go to the new service remainder, right? And once you go here, I think I don't have this option due to maybe I don't have the subscription, but okay, it's just for the remainder part. Now this is a scheduler. By the way, let's go to the dashboard. Now here you can see every information, right, which is really good. Now we can just go to the scheduler here. In the scheduler you can schedule, for example, new appointments. So let's say there's an appointment which is on the you work in a clinic, right? And this appointment of one of your patient is on the, let's say I will select a date here from here, on the 10th of April, right? At given specific time, and the end time is on 10th April, right? And the time is after 1 hour. You can add a notes, you can assign this to, let's say I want to assign this to Rahul, right? I can add a notes, I can just add a job here, for example. I don't want to add a job right now, but anyway, I can add a job and click on save. So okay, notes is important, so I'll just write here IMP and click on save. Now you can see here it has been scheduled. Now for example, this has moved to Friday 11, so I can just move to Friday 11. Or let's say the patient is coming today and the doctor is free today, so you can see here this red line. It means that while recording this video, the time is right now 12:29. So that's why it's showing me the red line, because I cannot, if even though if I just move it to this time, this is not possible because the time is already gone. So I can schedule it whenever I want, and I can also change it. I can, once I take my mouse here, automatically I will able to read all this information. I can change the formats to view this, right? So it's completely up to you. And this is a timesheet. So timesheet is for your employees, right? For example, this is a timesheet entry. So when they started working, let's say it's, today's Tuesday, and from Tuesday they are working 6 a.m. to 6 p.m. and for they worked on what job, right? And you can assign them, pre-scheduled job, which is really nice. You can also assign a billing rate, so you can assign it from directly from here. You can add a notes and you can just give them a pre-scheduled job, which is really easy thing to do. Now if you just go to the code section, here in the code section you can just go and click on a new code. Everything is same. You can add or search a customer. So let's say I can just search a customer or click on new search customer here. For example, I think I already have a customer, that is a John, right? So I can search it from here. I can add the site. I already have a site, put it here, reference, right? And everything is exactly same here. This is invoice. You can create an invoice and send it to the John. Let's say we have done the plumbing installation here. Now I can just write here item code, that is a miscellaneous, let's say plumbing service, right? The quantity is one, unit count is, let's say, one here, right? Unit sell price is, let's say, $100, right? Discount, I gave you 10%, right? So the total amount which could be charged, that is around $90, right? And this is our exact profit, and whatever you can see here, this will not shown to customer, this is just us here. Now you can just add more here. For example, if I just go and click on add to the section, add to the optional section, right? So it's really easy thing to do. You can add a terms here, right? You can add a notes, and once everything is done, you can just go and click on approve, click on yes, and automatically it will get sent to the given email address of that customer. Now here I can just go and click on accept. Let's say the code is really it's everything is fine. Would you like to create a job for this code? Not right now. So you can create a job for this specific code. Now this is for the invoice. Same thing, how we just created a codes, we can just go and create an invoice. So code was something for that. For example, there's a, you know, pre-job where you just sending a code to a customer, and once a customer approve it, you can just go and give the service. Now this is for the invoice. So once the job is done, you can send the invoice. So everything is same. If you just open it up, you can see here every information is exactly same here, right? Now this is contact. So whenever we add a customer, for example, we added John, so automatically you can see here the customer detail has been added. Now I can just go and check this out, or each and every information. I can edit this. I can check this, the site name, the jobs which we have did for them, right? Recurring invoices, every information you can get it here. Same goes for here, supplies, right? That's really easy thing to do. If I just go to the more, here we have inquiries, purchase, map, reports, and websites. So if I just go to the inquiries here, so you can see here, this is one of the latest inquiry. Let's say we got it from this customer. So I can just go and open it up, right? And I can just go and click on open original email. So it will take me to the, hi, this is an example inquiry to show you that this type of information you will see supplies by leads, including any attachment. Okay, so this is kind of a lead, right? So if I like this, I can just go and click on inquiry action, and I will just go and copy to code. So once I go to copy to code, I can send I will just create a new customer, and I will send a code to this customer. Now once the code is given to the customer, once the customer allow it, automatically we will able to provide them service, and after that we will able to send an invoice and we will generate money. So this is the exact pipeline here. Now if I just go to the map, so it will show the exact map here, the given address. So I can just go and search for every job address. So you can see here, this is one of the job address. Now this is for the staff, so both are offline. Now here this is a report. So report is really important because it will give you exact data, what is happening on your dashboard, what is happening inside the software in every company, right? So you can see here, this is job financial report here. So I can just go and check each and everything. Now this is a job sheet, right? The productivity reports, I can generate it. So if you see in the bottom right side corner, there's an option to download it up. So you can just go and click on download and you will able to download all this information by yourself. So this is really nice. I guess I have informed each and everything, explained each and everything. By the way, guys, you can use the Tradify mobile app to manage job, track time, and send invoices on the go. It's perfect for technician working in the field, enabling the client portal to give clients secure access to job updates, invoices, and payment option. This improves transparency and reduce back and forth email. You can set up automated workflow for repetitive tasks like sending reminders or updating job status. You can create to-do list. So the to-do list is only shown to you. So whatever, you can come to the office in the morning and you can create a 10 to-do list. And let's say you have done only five, so you can just go and, for example, let's make our to-do list one. To do one here, the cat tracker, and let's say it should be done by today, 8th of April. Click on save. It will show up here. Now let's say I've did this. I will just go and click on here, done. It will move to the done section. Right, see, in this way you can just create it. This was the last. And if you found this tutorial helpful, give it a thumbs up and subscribe for more job management tips. Don't forget to use the link given in the description. Thanks for watching this video. Subscribe.